Hey y'all, welcome back
to the channel.
It is that time.
Get into
Tequila. Yes, honey. We are getting into
Love and Hip Hop, y'all, season 6. Yeah, y'all. I'm just adding a little something.
Lord, we getting into Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, episode 7, you guys.
Yes, y'all, we getting into it.
So, it starts off
pretty much with where it left off. You know, Lyrica, what we saw was Summer Bunny on live with Zell, and Lyrica packed her bag. She's leaving. So it leaves off where Pam's trying to talk to Lyrica. Lyrica don't want to hear it. And quite frankly, I don't want to hear it either, Pam. Like, you can't tell me I'm weak because my husband is out here cheating on me and making me look stupid. You can go on where you're at because as far as we're concerned, you don't have a man. Go find you some business.
Go back where you came from, boo.
Exactly. Then Lyrica takes her wedding ring off and she's just quite over it at this point.
She's over it. And I mean, as any woman would be. So then it goes into K. Michelle going to see her lawyer about the surrogate. Basically, the surrogate did this video with her boyfriend about her becoming a surrogate for a celebrity, and then she also mentioned that it was K. Michelle.
Finally gonna spill the tea.
So basically, I'm finna be a surrogate for a celebrity. I look at Kay like a big sister, and I'm able to give her the blessing like that she always wanted.
Why she decided to do that, I'm not really sure. You know, you wait until that celebrity is ready to tell the world, and that's it. You don't do nothing but have the baby.
That was so stupid. I wouldn't dare tell anything until that check clears.
Bro, I wouldn't even tell her when the check clear.
Okay, that was your fault. You should have had an NDA.
Let them people tell it. It's they baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, why was you trying to get your followers up?
I feel like you were, and I also feel like the boyfriend definitely had something to do with it because I was looking at him in the video like he looking like he trying to model, like you trying to become dude that got out of damn jail and became model and married who, like, dude.
Listen,
sit there with your pretty eyes and stop,
honey. Kay was just basically saying, like, why is he the one asking for a contract when it's you who's holding the baby?
And y'all ain't even married.
Nigga, please.
Girl, bye.
Go ahead, honey.
Anyway, so then it goes into April. So B2K has their concert in LA, and April goes, and it's pretty much this issue about April showing, and Fizz was just like, well, this was a family and friends concert. I invited my family and friends. April is one of my friends. But apparently had an issue. A lot of people had an issue because at this point they're thinking it's going to stop the bag. And quite frankly, I agree.
Yeah. Yep.
Stop. Don't come no more. I don't even know why you showed up in the first place, April. And quite frankly, you not understanding why this is an issue. You or Drew is bothering me. Yeah. Y'all all on Love and Hip Hop, showcasing y'all friendship. People thinking y'all a couple. Why would that not bother him?
Know that they're a couple, you know, at this point. At this point, you got to think about it. The show was last year. They've been all over social media this year. So we already know that you guys are a couple. And then you sitting on the show acting like you're not a couple. And it's just stupid. Like, it's so stupid. So Jason talks about April and then the whole B2K show on his show. And then J Bug is asking Fizz not to bring April back to any more shows.
I agree.
Bug, I'm all Team Bug right now.
Hell yeah, Team Bug was.
Y'all just so in love that y'all not seeing how you're hurting and impacting other people's lives.
Y'all trying to stop everybody's bag. There will be no more tour, and that would be sad. Stop throwing y'all friendship / relationship / situationship in this man's face. Period.
He got to do a show at the end of the day. And looking at your ass out in the audience is not going to help.
Hello. Anyway, so then we move on to Apple.
Yes, I like Apple.
I mentioned it in one of the other reviews about her breasts and the way they look, and she's finally doing something about it. So Apple and Mr. Ray, they're headed to a flea market, a strip mall. Girl, someplace you probably shouldn't have been going to get your breasts done, but she's going to a strip mall to get a consultation and just do blood work and everything to see if she's cleared for breast augmentation. And Mr. Ray goes with her, and they catch up about the showcase, and she just pretty much lets him know that Lyrica and Brittany B, you know, they made up, they had their issue or whatever, and she just catches him up.
Right.
So that's it. We're waiting to see if Apple's blood comes back good for her to get this augmentation.
Right.
Yep. So then it moves on to Lyrica is staying at a hotel now. She's staying at a hotel. She needs to get away from A1, and Lyrica G shows up, and you know they're all girl power. This is on some waiting to exhale type shit. And Sia shows up. Sia, as a side note, I don't really like you right now. You are messy. You need to learn a friend's place. It's a good thing. I mean, I love how loyal you are, but you need to calm down. Relax in my Ari Lennox voice.
Relax.
Girl,
you messy. I mean, you weren't messy in this scene, but I just had to let you know that you're kind of messy.
At this point, I'm trying to figure out if Lyrica is trying to get Sia on the show.
I hope not.
So that she can try and showcase Sia's talents and, you know, all the things that Sia does. And I think that's great. But I think you guys are going about it the wrong way, because Sia is exerting herself into your situation, and it doesn't make Sia look good. Like, I like that you trying to put your friend on, and Sia, I'm pretty sure that you are a great writer, maybe even a great singer. I'm not sure. I've never followed you. I don't know anything that you have going on, but they've spoken about you on the show before. And it seems that you've been doing a lot within the industry, but the way you're going about inserting yourself is just wrong, girl. And it just look messy, and you ain't coming off right now. And I would hope that they give you the opportunity to come back to showcase your real self and not involve yourself within their situation. Just be a friend. You need to be quiet on screen. Like, I don't think I'll be doing is hugging my friend, you know, rubbing your back. Bitch, you want me to massage your scalp. What do you want to do? What you want me to do? Because I ain't gonna say shit unless you talk to me.
I ain't gonna lie. If I was you, Sia, I would be plugging myself in. If you feel like you can't keep your mouth closed in this situation, I'd have been in that dressing room. A1, why you cheating with my, I would have been singing. Letting y'all know. A1, what's going on? Lyrica, what you gonna do in this situation right here? What you gonna do? You need to leave him alone because he doing wrong, and we ain't got time for that. I'd have been plugging it in.
She'd have been like, ain't nobody got time for that.
Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that.
A1, ain't nobody got time for that. Like, literally.
Like, come on now.
Singing, showing what you can do.
You better do better.
Girl.
How you gonna get on Atlanta Love and Hip Hop? You not. You better start singing. Doing something. Do a poem or something. Figure it out.
Girl, like, you gonna become another extra at this point.
Hell
you
yeah.
gotta get yourself out there, because at this point, Lyrica gotta push her storyline. You need to be pushing your storyline. Or be mute. Be there as a friend.
Which
so
one?
what's your motive? Yeah.
Figure it out.
Figure it out, honey.
Anyways.
So yeah, Lyrica was telling her mom, you know, why she left and the reasoning behind why she left. And the reason being is because I just cannot, honey.
A1 is just on the
A1 is just, he's on the fucking page. Rampage.
Yeah, he is definitely tripping. I just wish he would get it together. Just get it together.
Girl.
Either way, so then it moves on to April and Fizz meeting up before they actually head out for the next show in Chicago. And pretty much Drew just lets her know that, look, I got a lot of flack for you showing up in LA. I don't think it'll be the best thing for you to show up in Chicago.
Right.
In which we know at this point that April has family in Chicago, so she was going to visit her family and also go to the show.
Right.
I totally agree. And she's just, why? I don't understand. What's the issue? Who cares? Oh my God. This right here is why you don't need to come to the show.
Why don't you understand?
Oh my God.
You gotta
together.
break it down now. Why don't you get it? What don't you understand? Like, how much, in layman's terms, does somebody have to lay something out to you? Multiple people have said it to you in this season. I'm pretty sure a lot of other people have said it to you off camera during this season. What don't you get? And I'm pretty sure all the people in your comments on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, whatever accounts you got, they telling you too. What don't you get?
We done probably told you before in one of these reviews.
Girl, if you ain't watching, one of your friends need to watch and show you, because at this point, you look stupid.
Hell yeah. Stop trying to embarrass this man.
At this point, there's no more foolery for you. You are no longer a fool. You stupid! And I don't even like saying that word. Stupid.
Stupid is what stupid does.
And she did it.
Anyways.
Girl, so... Fizz is basically like, listen, O should be the only one asking about me and April. Why you feel that way, bro? Why you feel like he should be the only one asking about April's situation? Everybody else is involved. Especially Boog. So he should be able to ask you about it. It conflicts with his money.
Pretty much.
April's friends are involved because she going to them, telling them how she would fuck you because, you know, how you just been so supportive of her. So they gonna have to ask about it. And considering the fact that you have a relationship with Paris, London, she gotta ask. You feel me? Ray J gonna ask because all them supposed to be friends, I guess.
Yeah, spectacular. Somebody from Pretty Ricky is gonna ask because they're on tour with you.
Together.
So I mean, Pretty Ricky ain't gonna be able to hold a tour down by themselves in 2019. So yeah, they need another act.
Everybody gotta
with
ask. And because you said that O is always out of it and in another world and just doing his own thing, why would he ask about you in April? At this point, you said this man is not hip to anything that's going on, so he's not on social media. He don't know probably about you and her. Or he's choosing not to indulge because he knows that it's fucking with the bag.
That's smart, Amari.
This man is smart. He don't care about that. He gonna let you have that problem, April.
And while you sitting over there doing all that, that's why you in court, sitting up there fighting with where the hell Mega gonna go to school at. Be better.
So basically, he is supporting her with her whole getting fired from Hollywood Unlocked and basically saying that, you know, she's gonna be okay. You know, don't worry about the show, this, that, and the third. But he also has to tell her that she can't come to the Chicago show.
Yeah, you can't come, sis. Sorry.
You got the boot.
No, sorry.
They kicked your ass to the curb.
Just go see your family and call it a time.
They ran right past you.
Hell yeah.
You can't go. Like, why would you even want to go?
Why would you? You already went to the
I'm
LA,
pretty
LA
sure
one.
he puts on enough of a show for you at home. You went to a live show already. What more do you need to see? Bitch, go back and watch some YouTubes. Girl.
Anyway.
You inserting yourself because you're trying to get up under that man's skin.
Pretty much.
You know what you're doing.
Mm-hmm. 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 Anywho, so then it goes to Paris and Zell meeting up with April. And you know, them talking about the show and pretty much everything we just said.
Yep.
And Paris decided that she's going to go to Chicago with April to find her man.
Mm-mm.
She said it's about that time. She need her somebody. So she's going to go find a man while April figures out her situation. And they also talk about the Lyrica situation. Well, Zell talks about the Lyrica situation about getting on live and all of that, which I really don't care about. Do you care about?
Nope. Basically, he said he was gonna go ahead and support Lyrica G, and he said he didn't mean to, you know, make Lyrica feel bad, but he going to support Lyrica G and hopefully get a chance to talk to her at that meeting.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much.
Yep. So Moniece decides to have a sit down with Kay, and she wants Kay to support her involving the whole tour situation with April.
Kay was so rude.
Kay gave it to her straight like I would do. You.
And, but it's a difference. Like, I don't know. Kay was just so, she had so much behind it. Like, no. You stupid. You a fool. I don't support it. You need to be in the studio.
Right. Like, I think Kay is trying to tell her how to get to the bag and telling her not to be so involved with this Love and Hip Hop Hollywood show, but trying to focus on yourself. If you say you focusing on yourself, then you need to be doing that. But while we on air, you doing all this other shit. And unfortunately, we on camera at the same time and you asking me about this dumb shit. So now I got to give you a real answer. Sorry, not sorry. Okay? So I felt Kay. And if it was me and you, I'd have did the same thing. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I gotta give it to you where you asked for it at.
Well, she definitely gave it to her.
Yep.
She let her know that she does not support this tour.
Yep.
At this point, she really doesn't support her music until I guess she feel like she gets serious about her music.
Yes. Get serious about your music. You so serious about this tour that you ain't even serious about making the music. You got the album. You know, you got things that you doing or whatever, but you need to be making more music. Artists have to have so many amount of songs that, you know, the label or whomever within the independent situation have to pick from. You so focused on a tour with April, you need to be focusing on what songs you gonna do, how many more songs you got, who you want to be on the album. You know what I'm saying? Like, build you up before you try to bring somebody else along that you had a situation with.
I think she's so concerned about trying to get this tour up and running as soon as possible because ultimately I think she's trying to piggyback off of the B2K tour. I think she's very serious about, oh, our baby daddies is doing it, so we should do it. And I mean, ultimately, Moniece, I respect the hustle. I feel like I understand what you're trying to do. I think if you could set it up to where right after the B2K tour ends or while they're on tour, you can, Moniece and April and tour, blah, blah, blah. I think you would get more exposure while they're on tour or right after tour as opposed to waiting a year after. So that's smart. But the thing is, don't nobody really know y'all as artists, so it's like
they'll be coming to see if it's gonna be some drama.
Pretty much, and to really see can y'all sing. I mean, April, I can't
They gonna
sing,
have
so I'm
some
not gonna
supporters.
talk.
They will have some supporters because they have a lot of people that follow them that actually do support. Me, on the other hand, I'm gonna support you online. I'm gonna give you a stream.
Support you through Love and Hip Hop. That's the only.
I'm gonna give you a stream. I'm gonna go on your page. I'm gonna watch and see if you got any shows up. If anybody posts it, like the Shade Room will do, cause they messy like that. They gonna post y'all up there looking a fool. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna give you the stream that you need. Okay. I'm gonna watch it, but I ain't going.
Yeah, I ain't going either.
If you got a donation or a GoFundMe, I'll send some.
I wouldn't even do that.
I will.
I will.
Anyways,
so then moving on, they also talk about the.
Another thing is though, I did want to say that we also have to put in that Kay is also going through her situation with the surrogate.
I was just gonna say that. Yeah. They also talk about the surrogate situation.
No. Go. I'm sorry.
They talk about the surrogate situation, and Kay just pretty much expresses to Moniece that, you know, she had to go through IVF again, and that she needs to make sure that she has the perfect surrogate, and she also lets her know her concerns about her surrogate and how she's not quite sure she's the right fit.
Yeah.
And things of that nature. So
yeah, I think we have to definitely put that into play when we talk about K. Michelle's response to Moniece about the whole tour situation, because she also has things that are serious, you know, that she has going on. I know Moniece's thing is financial. K. Michelle's thing is a little bit more family oriented, and her trying to have these kids. You know, so she got a lot going on or whatever, and basically, you know, she's sad about not being able to carry. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But I think Moniece came back with a very, very friendly advice by basically, you know, posing a question: who's more important? What's more important? Moniece, you did that.
I thought that was a little insensitive.
What?
Maybe I think it was the way she worded it.
She said, what's more important?
Tone and her kids,
or
you and your kids? And I don't think you should have put kids in it. I think you should have said Tone and her situation, or you and your situation. Because when I heard kids, I was like, damn, that's a little insensitive.
Yeah,
because we know Kay love the kids.
Kay love the kids.
But I definitely understood where you were coming from, and ultimately, Kay, you should think about yourself before you think about Tone, because ultimately she's carrying for you. You're gonna live with these twins that she carried for 9 months, and you have to make sure that she's in the right space to carry it. Once you give her her money, that's it. She don't have nothing else to worry about. She got her kids already. Mm-hmm. So I understand. You should have just worded it a little different, but we know how you are, Moniece. So okay.
Moniece, she was there. She was there for her friend, even though her friend, you know.
Yeah, we ain't even got to that episode yet, but okay.
Listen, so then it goes into April talking to, who was she talking to? Paris? No, or Fizz?
I'm sorry,
I think she was talking to Paris or Fizz, and she was saying that she doesn't know why.
Paris. They arrived in Chicago, y'all. Yeah. And she's talking to Paris about Drew, because Paris at this point is trying to get down to the nitty gritty. Yeah. What's going on with you and Drew?
Since y'all friends.
Like, all of this behind it, it just has to be something more than a friendship. Like, what's there? Yeah. And so April just pretty much lets her know he was there for me. He really held me down when I felt like I was finna die. You know, he came and picked up the kids. He gave me time. He let me know I needed to do this, this, and that. And if anybody deserves it, Drew
deserves it, it is the cookie. That pat, that gyrate, that monster.
He deserves it. You deserve it.
I deserve.
Drew, take advantage because she is willingly throwing it. I'm pretty sure at this point, it's October 4th, 2019. I'm pretty sure he's gotten it
that
at
man
this point.
had gotten it during the season and before the season. He had already had it, but they got to keep up this fake hate of a friendship rather than a relationship. He already had it because if y'all been looking at the clips moving forward towards the end of the season, y'all see them hugging up and kissing. Come on now. He already done got the cookie, the pat, and the monster.
You deserve it. I deserve.
God, y'all, this is killing me. April is a whole mood out here. Anyway.
The whole hoe. We're moving on.
And she flips her hair.
We're gonna move on.
She said that she don't know why O left her. I don't know why you don't know. And I ain't got time to break it down to you.
Right.
She says that Fizz was there for her when she was dying. I guess she was losing weight, not eating, not taking care of herself. Listen, self-care is the number one thing that you have to do in your life outside of taking care of your kids. Me, my kid come first, and then I think about me afterwards. So you have to do the self-care, honey. I just had to put that out there. That was a message. April says that Fizz can have her pussy, and he deserves it. You know?
You deserve it.
I mean, we don't feel you, but we hear you. Next.
Anywho, so then it moves on to Lyrica G meeting up with Pam, these old hoes.
Wait, how can Evelyn be an old hoe and they old hoes too?
These older hoes.
Okay. I like that.
These older hoes.
That has a ring.
It does. These older hoes.
Worse. They're
these hoax. HOAX. These hoes. Anyway, they meet up, and either way, y'all already know they don't get along, but they pretty much decide that they're going to try to put their bygones to the side because of Ocean. But if I remember correctly, this was the meeting where they was like, you go to hell.
It is.
Y'all last ain't got no patience with y'all old ass.
They wasn't even there for a good 2 minutes.
On a side note, Pam, why is A1 not getting your hair done? That ponytail, your wigs, your lace fronts, your 360s, your half pieces, your natural. I'm gonna need you to do better. Either way, these older hoes, they guys just can't get right. Like they started off good. I thought they were gonna get past it, but then they talked about apologizing.
Ooh,
don't nobody want to apologize, so now we back to square one.
This girl,
y'all need to get it together. Y'all need to get it together real quick. Real quick.
I just want to put it out there that during this scene, Pam still doesn't know that A1 actually cheated.
She was like, did he say that? Did he?
She doesn't know that he confessed to Lyrica.
Lyrica G
because
was like,
he did not confess.
He didn't tell
to
her. But Lyrica G definitely made it known. She was like, well, A1 told his wife that he cheated. And Pam was like, oh, really? Oh, really?
But she still took up for him.
Stop taking up for your son when he's wrong. No. Let me stop because you're doing right. Take up for him around other people and correct his ass when you around him. You right. I'm not even going to say nothing else about it. Just forget my point. Go ahead.
No, fuck, she ain't right.
She not right, but
no.
I would take up for somebody if...
Nope.
No.
Not doing it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to say, I had that conversation with him and leave it at that. I did not know or was not privy to the information that you have, But I'm going to have that conversation with him. I'm not taking up for you. And I'm not going to lie and make it seem like we've already discussed this. What I am going to do is have a conversation with whomever we discussing at that time at another time.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do it. Because if my son did it, and we talking about my son as A1, and the girl mama is telling me all this stuff about him, what I'm going to say is, listen, I don't know what you saying to be true. So what we're going to do is pause this conversation until after I have a conversation with him. Because I don't know. You feel me?
Y'all shouldn't have been talking about that situation. Quite frankly, y'all just need to get along for the sake of the grandbaby at this point. So,
child, I ain't got time.
Don't talk about them. Talk about y'all and y'all getting along with the grandbaby. Because it seems like Lyrica is 1 foot out the door. So they're going to be separated. Y'all two the only ones at this point that can, keep just make sure shit is in order.
Well, they got to make sure they have they scenes too. So, I'm
tired of y'all feuding. Y'all been feuding since y'all got the fuck on. What are y'all mad about? Relax in my Ari Lennox voice.
Relax.
Calm down. Y'all need to
stop. So, on to the next.
Mm-hmm.
Apple.
Yes.
She goes to actually get her saline breast.
We about to get some new teeth. Guess what? My blood test came back and I'm cleared for surgery. Yeah. Surgery doesn't scare me, but today I'm a little nervous. And this procedure is a breast awake augmentation. And that means I'll be awake while the doctor is cutting.
It's not funny. It's not funny, y'all. This woman goes and get her breast. I would never get surgery and not be under any anesthesia.
No, she was under anesthesia, but she was just awake.
She couldn't have, because she said the shit hurt.
Well, you still feel it when you
What
awake.
are you feeling if you under anesthesia? You shouldn't feel no pain.
You will feel pressure.
Why the pressure hurt? Pressure don't hurt. That hurt?
Bitch, listen. Let me explain to my friend girl. Okay, so I'm gonna explain in the sense of me having a baby.
Okay.
Right? So when I have a baby, I get an epidural. Right?
You got one.
I got an epidural.
Okay.
Right? I'm awake because ultimately I gotta push.
Mm-hmm.
Push. And in Apple's situation, she didn't want to pay to be asleep. Okay?
Hold up. Ultimately, that's why you went to the flea market. You didn't want to pay to go to sleep. It's okay.
This is the same thing that they do when they ask you about the abortions. If you want to be awake or you want to be asleep, okay?
Okay, go ahead.
So those who decide to be awake, and in the case of a mother giving birth, you got to be awake. Okay, so while you pushing, you feel at least some type, that a baby is coming up out of your vagina. Okay? You know the baby is coming. You feel your skin ripping. You might not feel the most, like the actual impact that it does to your vagina, but you do feel some parts. I'm gonna have to put it in your terms. When you're having sex, you feel me? And there's pressure on your stomach. Shawty is pushing down on your stomach.
Right.
And you still feel the motion in the ocean. Do you follow me?
I need a cigarette.
Okay, so that's how it is. You feel it exactly where they put that pressure.
I see where you're going with this.
Yes,
because
honey.
you see now.
Well,
Mabel was a bad child.
Yeah. That's what she felt. Okay,
I see what you're saying.
All right,
now.
All right.
I need a cigarette though, y'all. Excuse my cigarette.
But like I said, that's why Apple decided to be awake, because she didn't want to pay to be asleep.
I wonder how much extra that would have been.
I don't know, girl. I don't need no breasts. I had a breast reduction.
Apple, mine's kind of looked like yours, and I was telling you that I felt like I needed a lift. Not necessarily add more, But just the lift, that probably hurt too if I did it with being woke, huh?
Bro, I don't know. It depends on where you
We
go.
getting off topic. Either way, she gets her some new breasts, and apparently she got the biggest size.
Yep.
Now, I don't know why this episode and last episode, I actually started to pay attention to her breasts in her confessionals, and I realized that some of those confessionals show her with her new breasts.
Yeah.
They look good, Apple. I definitely agree with you. Some of these hoes be trying it. They be getting too big from their body, but it matches your butt. And even though you're small,
the butt is real.
Is it?
Is that what she said?
Did you?
Y'all let me know if I heard the same thing. She said that the butt is real.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
girl.
Yeah.
That's a big ass.
Yeah.
You got some good breasts to go with it.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right, y'all. So that sums up the end of this episode. Please make sure you hit us down in the comments below if you have any comments about the video, whether you're in agreement or if you're not in agreement. Please hit the thumbs up or thumbs down. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Make sure that you share this video with
Share
your,
it to your Facebook
friends.
and your Instagram.
Yes,
and your
share this video,
and all that.
and make sure you subscribe. Okay?
Subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. Hell, hit the notification button if you want to be current and when we post.
Yeah. Yes.
Hit it.
Okay. And we'll make sure to see you guys next time. Peace.